OG Frost TV. OG Frost TV. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If your lineage is from the South, UFBA, this is OG Frost TV coming to you live and direct, man. Man, don't let nobody play y'all, man, like y'all slow, man. Like y'all gonna go for the banana in the tailpipe. Everybody say they strong until it's time to put in some work. Y'all notice that? Let me tell you how long your people put in work. 250 years plus. Another 150 years of labor for nothing. They didn't get paid a penny. Sun up to sundown. Babies kicked at the stomach. Now they making these Frankenstein clowns. They women. No, you Frankenstein, cuz. You cannot be what a natural woman is. Yeah. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It's my day to get y'all the butt naked. I'm gonna call it ball of scrag. You see how that clown got up on the stage talking about literally? Literally, you lying, clown. Without the 300 years of working for sun up to sundown for no money, this wouldn't even be a country. We don't care who agree with it, who don't agree with it. And like I told you before, you can come up here, go to Stone Mountain, and you can see them Confederate generals up there. And I told you before, if you African, I want to see you go to Africa and run for president. Yeah, that's where the wolves at. I want you to go run for president. They love to claim Nigeria is the best country in Africa. Why they keep leaving it? Why they keep saying they can't find no job, they can't find this, they can't find that? Because they gatekeep it. They keeping all the money for them and their children. Their children ain't gonna do nothing. Want to make themselves a star. But I want all y'all to do this. I want you to take soul out your mind. I want you to take rhythm and blues out your mind. I want you to take jazz, Mr. Jazz, rhythm and blues, soul music. I want you to take rock and roll out your mind. I want you to take country music out your mind. Just erase all that. Since you want to erase our history, I want you to erase all of that. Yeah. Yo, what's going on? Everything all right with you? Just getting on here, chopping it up. Yeah, man. Glad that you caught me, man. Yeah. But one thing I don't like, man, somebody to sit there and tell a bald-faced lie. Literally, literally, your family ran from Nigeria and fled. They got flea in their blood, boy. You got flea in your blood. But I tell you what, though. Like I said, and I said again, I said because I'm black and I'm proud. I am black and I am proud. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm FBA and I'm proud. You could call it xenophobia, xenophobia. You call it whatever clown word you want to use. You know what I'm saying? You don't intimidate me just like anybody else in America don't intimidate me. I stand on the Second Amendment. Yeah, because these are the laws of this country. Yeah, these are the laws of this country. Yeah, hey, how you doing today? How you doing today? Y'all come on in, man. We having a powwow, man. So how these clowns be playing with our history. That's why I said they should work them when they come in for 250 years for free. Yeah, work them 250 years for free like our ancestors. Yeah, since you want to make America great again. Yeah, work them 250 years, sun up to sundown, no rest for the weary. You don't get to holler about, oh, it's hot outside. Oh, I want some air conditioner. Oh, I want some water. You don't get to do all that. That's because the people that's in power hate to tell the truth about the history of America. You know what I'm saying? Now, they'll tell you about the Civil War. They'll tell you that Abe Lincoln freed the slave. No, the Abe Lincoln didn't. If the slave wouldn't have fought, the North would have lost the war. So you got to tell the truth when you're going to tell the truth. You can't just make up lies just because you want to tell your children lies. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see how they doing children, man. They ain't even got a brain to think. And they can tell them what they gonna be. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. I can tell you another thing, man. We'll take the Congo, man. You can give us the Congo, man. Like I said, 300 of them F-35s, 25 of them submarines, and 25 of them warships, man. And then we'll see what y'all talking about, man. Because I believe y'all really want to get it on with us, man. But you just ain't got the nuts to say that. You want us to go up against somebody they got every advantage in the world against us. No, let's play on that. Y'all scared to deal with us on the playing level field. Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, but like I say, you can call it whatever you want to call it. I know you're a clown. Everybody some kin to you is a clown. We ain't never fleed, especially those ones that's down there in the South. And the one that ran up north and out west, they the one that migrated over there. But them still our cousins. Yeah, them still our cousins, man. We got nothing but love for them, man. We got nothing but love for FBA no matter where you at. North, south, east, or west, or midwest. It don't matter, man. We got nothing but love for you, man. We got nothing but love for you. Sincerely, that's the truth and the bottom line. I see where they had Big Jane Clyburn on there at the 6th District of South Carolina. He been up there in Congress 30 years and ain't brought nothing back to his district. Ain't brought nothing back to his district. That's why the boys and girls can't read at a 5th grade level down there. But they said I voted for Otto Penn Joe, and Otto Penn Joe knows me. And Otto Penn Joe didn't do nothing. They don't turn playing games like you slow or like you ain't woke. You got 7 cents in the third eye, man. Stop letting people, don't get emotional. Stop letting people play you like you slow. Just sit there and observe and watch them. They'll show you who they is. Because I'm personally from Missouri. You got to show me. Like I said, they ain't arguing with Nam Bank about that debanking and redlining of FBA lineage. It's time for us to develop our community, move away from their community, and rebuild, man. Open up our own Silicon Valley. Open up everything that we need and desire, man. Yeah, see, goes they playing a mean game. But you got food desert in the FBA community. That should not be. That come from debanking. And hey, man, I don't want to compete with you. I listen to everybody else in this country except you. I'm trying to dismiss your whole history. I'm trying to dismiss you off this earth. And I want y'all to come out and vote for nothing. Because we ain't getting y'all nothing. We going to get all the illegal something. And we going to sit there and let them disrespect your history. And we ain't going to say nothing. We going to act like it was a stage. Well, I tell you what, smart ass folk, y'all better get out there and go march against ICE. Those are federal officers. You are not allowed to go up against federal officers. If you do any harm against the federal officers, then you can say goodbye. Hey, how you doing? I welcome all y'all, man. Come on in, man. Let's have a powwow, like I said, man. Yeah, man, they trying to dismiss us and our history, but you can't, clown. That's why everybody around the world try to rap. Or they try to watch our swag. We want to do what they do. Because we really ain't got no culture. If y'all got culture, why y'all running somebody else's country? We left them folk 500 years ago and they still following us. They still following us to they immigrants. I even seen a brother talking about booty scratcher. Man, you ain't got to apologize for calling nobody no booty scratcher, man. You know what your intent was. As long as you know what your intent was, man, stop apologizing to people. I don't apologize to them. I tell them quick. You want my people to come out there and give us $250 billion right now for the next 20 years. Then we'll think about coming out that protest. Yeah, we'll think about it then, because they gave y'all billions. They don't give every minority group billions in America except FBA limits. We've been paying taxation without any representation. Yeah, but they think they so smart though. They so bright and intelligent. They be having me laughing. That's why we're gonna get rid of that African American title. Yeah, it's gonna be FBA lineage. Yeah, you mark that or you don't mark nothing at all. Yeah. And all you ones that want to be Pan-African or whatever you want to be, then go over there to Africa and run for president. Prove to me that it's some real Pan-African. Where they supposed to be? Where Akon City at? Yeah. Where the new Wakanda at? That's what Mama Africa said she was building. Yeah, man. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, man, and stop getting manipulated and think you and your feelings. You know them people set that up. Beyonce had the #1 country music last year, man. They didn't give her no Grammy, no nothing. Not even a country music award, man. Those folks are gaming, man. Yeah, they's a gaming, y'all, and think we really care about who they want to call say built this country. Okay, clown. Why you ain't up there on the square? We built the White House. Yeah, and we up there on the square. Yeah, our history up there on the square. They don't twisted it a lot of it. Because they don't want to never tell the truth about what they did. What they were doing on them plantations. All them essays, all those murders. And they don't want to tell what they did after that. Because they know most of y'all ain't going to read nothing. They know most of y'all ain't got common sense, ain't got a third eye. They tell you it's the home of the free and the brave and all that. Yeah, they tell you all those stories. Yeah, they tell you all those stories. Make it all sound good, because they the only one writing history. Yeah, but you be a fool and a half though thinking you finna go over there in Africa and any one of them countries run for president. Talking about you African. I don't care what no DNA papers say. I don't care what none of that say. As a matter of fact, when you go over there, they charge you to go to the slave dungeons over there. You ain't supposed to pay to go to no slave dungeon. But you African though, okay. But you paying though. Oh, okay. That's all a con too. That's all about getting their money, man. All that's about getting their money, man. All that you gonna be doing is getting in money for nothing. And they ain't together over there on their continent. How they don't let Ibrahim Traoré they don't try to assassinate that man 20 times. They back over there trying to get their minerals, get their golds and whatever else they got over there. I'm gonna see how far they gonna go for that. I'm gonna sit back and watch that. Yeah, man. Yeah. You see how long they was in Afghanistan? Yeah, you see how long they was in Afghanistan, man. See, you don't always have to win the battle or win the war, but you can win a lot of battles. You can't be scared to win a lot of battles. Yeah, you want to come bother me, you're going to be here a long day. You're going to be here a long time because I wasn't bothering you. But boy, like I said, we'll take the whole Congo and we'll make that so beautiful. Yeah, we'll make that so beautiful, man. Because y'all won't have no more phones, tablets, and all that. And all that'll all be over with. The price just went up. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. And we'll get them children out them minds and put them in school. Yeah, and put something in their brains, see? Teach them everything that they need to know. Yeah, man. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome, man. I appreciate y'all subscribing and liking and sharing this video, man. Yeah, man, don't let nobody bully y'all, man. They trying to play y'all like some real suckers and clowns. That came from the Grammys. Oh, we're going to recognize the immigrants, and we're going to say, well, get out there and march then if you want to recognize the immigrants, because FBA lineage ain't getting out there marching. We ain't got no billions. Them folks stole over 50 billion up there. They stole over 250 billion out there in California. Another 100 billion up there in Maine. Another 100 billion in Ohio. And they trying to trick y'all to be some clowns to get out there and march. When George Floyd passed, the NAACP got 400 billion. Yeah, they gave the Urban League 200 billion, but they still ain't went back and told none of them preachers, hey, open up daycares. And open up some things for the children to do after they get out of school. Yeah, we could teach them how to be engineers in music, how to be engineers in AI and everything else, but they ain't did that. I even seen one of them clowns, Kurt Franklin, yesterday said, yeah, man, y'all need to get out in the street and say something about him, help somebody and feed somebody. When have you ever heard him say that about FBA Leonard? You ain't never heard him say that about FBA Leonard. You ain't never heard nobody say, go save FBA Leonard. Go help FBA Leonard. Yeah, man. Yeah, you ain't heard them say that. Yeah, you ain't heard nothing. Now one of them fake gospel singers, or now one of them fake politicians. You don't see them holding up no reparation for FBA Leonard or nothing. But they really expect y'all to be a dumb clown to go out there and protest for somebody that don't even like you. And I say it to their face, to every group of them. I started off with you like this. Hey, Cubans, y'all know y'all don't like us. Hey, Puerto Ricans, y'all know y'all don't like us. Hey, Mexican, y'all know y'all don't like us. Hey, Venezuela, y'all know y'all don't like us. Did I leave anybody else out? If I did, hey, you know you don't like us. Hey, Asians, you know you don't like us. East Asia, you know you don't like us. White people, you know you don't like us. Anybody else? Anybody else? I call them all out. You know you don't like us. We ain't doing no protesting. Only protest we gonna do is reparations for FBA Leonard. Give us $250 billion every year. Yeah, well, we don't have to pay taxes. Because we've been paying taxes ever since we've been in this motherfucker. Taxation without any representation. We got black faces in high places, and all of them married to white people. All of them Sambo and Uncle Tom. And I'll say it to their face. I'll do more than say it to their face, though. You feel me? Because you's a clown and a half. Going up there, making sure everybody gets something except your people. Crumbs. They say ain't doing nothing for black folk, but they bailed out the banks. They bailed out everybody else except FBA Leonard. Yeah, because they don't want to compete with us on the same level. They don't want to be truthful and honest about the American history that they've been lying for centuries about. Yeah. And I say European too, because we came over there and helped them fight in the world wars. They was in it. Yeah, and got them their freedom. You seen them try to come over here and help us with our freedom? You see them try to come over here and make sure we get reparations? Them NGOs out of Europe is in Africa scamming and keeping up calamity. Keeping up all y'all problems on the continent. That comes from them European NGOs and them American NGOs. Them ain't nothing but scam machines. Why y'all didn't ask them? Why y'all ain't gave them FBA Leonard over there in America reparations? They worked for you for 350 years, sun up to sundown. Not only did you delete them, you put them up in them trees. Yeah. You go back and listen to one of our great jazz singers when she said strange fruits up in them trees. Ain't nobody scared of none of y'all, man. Y'all must be the biggest fool in the world, man. Y'all must think somebody's scared of y'all or something. Y'all think y'all intimidate someone. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we'll give you what you're looking for. Yeah, we'll be your huggy bear. God, I think you're looking for something. You want to say something, say it with your chest. Don't be scared to say it with your chest. Don't be the clown of the century. Yeah, just go ahead and say what you got to say. Yeah. 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 And there must be some bots on here playing games. Because they'll leave us saying, yeah, I know y'all for the Democratic Party. Yeah, I know that. But they ain't never done nothing for you. You can't show me nothing that they done for you. You can't show me nothing that they ain't did for them 350 years, the sun up to sundown. Yeah. Yeah, you can't show me nothing. Nancy Pelosi's husband got 400 million. And all the rest of them husbands got 400 million. That's just like The View. All them married to white men's up there. Oh, except Whoopi, she used to be married to white men. They divorced her and got her money. That's why she upset with white men. They married her and got all of her money and left her. And she felt bad. Yeah, man. Low self-esteem. That'll do it every time. Yeah, man. They need to teach them some home training over there on that continent, man. No bleaching of the skin. No going against your complexion. If you can see your complexion in somebody, no going against it. Yeah, they ain't doing them but playing games, man. trying to manipulate y'all, thinking y'all gonna get upset and go out in the street. All them people that you see say something about going in the street, you don't see none of them in the street. They go for the CBC. They say they got the biggest caucus in the United States House, but they ain't done nothing for their community, just like up there in Chicago. You see that, mayor? One thing I respect about that Latino man, he told the truth. He said, man, the reason why they want to get rid of him, man, because he ain't did nothing for his community. That's what they get in office for, not to do nothing for their community. So ain't no need of voting them in. You need to do the background check of them. You need a background check of their family. Just because everybody that's kin folks ain't kin folk. Yeah. You need to ask them questions. What you gonna do for us when you get in office? Oh, I can't do nothing for you then. Well, I can't vote for you then, clown. How about that? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. They say Jane Clyburn had a French fry over there. That's what the white boy from Louisiana said. And say they some real hospitable people and all that nice people and all that. When y'all ever been hospitable and nice? When have we ever been treated hospitable and nice in America? Somebody please tell me. Why you ain't developed and built your community? Because you been debanked. And none of the CBC fight for that. No, about the redlining. They still redlining you, man. You'll be the biggest fool in the world. Don't know that them folks redlining you, man. Yeah. Then when you go to sell your house, they want to put it 2 times under. They want to put it 2 times under. But don't recognize them clowns though, man. They be having me laughing. Like, cause they get up there and run a program and try to program you like you gonna get emotional. Why don't all you that won the Grammy go out there in the streets then? You see when they told that lady, since you so concerned about the Indians, why don't you sell your house to them? She didn't sell her house. And everything they say that the commander-in-chief say about you, they say right behind your back soon as you walk out the room. Soon as you walk out the room, and let it be a high-paying job. You see they suing Nike, but I thought they had black fatigue. Why you want black people somewhere and you got black fatigue? Y'all must think we slow or thinking we done forgot that you said that you had black fatigue. What black fatigue mean is we stay in the house and mind our own business. Working on how to get all the stores in our community together where we can be the owner-operator of everything. If anybody written, it gonna come from the FBA lineage. If anybody selling, it gonna come from the FBA lineage. Yeah, cause y'all got black fatigue, remember? You got black fatigue. Y'all tried to make our women to be the queen of EB food stamps. You tried to make us be the thug of America. Yeah, that's what y'all sold to the world. But y'all also ain't told to the world all the dirt y'all done did to our community. Tell the world all the dirt y'all done did to our community. As a matter of fact, tell your children, stop lying to them. Why you don't want them to know real history? Why you don't want them to know real American history? Not no made up history. Real American history. Because you know they ain't ready. They don't know that the Buffalo Soldier is the reason why we got national parks in America. They don't know that the Tuskegee Airmen didn't lose no more than 5 airplanes over there. And you get rid of that fighting group? Yeah. Cross-dresser JFK, FBI man, yeah, he the one was causing all that confusion. Yeah. When you have so much lust for somebody, that's why you cause all that community. And I don't mean everybody. The ones I'm talking to, you know who you is. But it could be you too, though. It don't make me no different. Don't make me no different. It don't make me no different. And if you don't want me in America, give me $25 million. I'll leave right now. I'll leave right now, right here in America. Give me $25 million. Give me $25 million. And me and all my FBA family's lineage. Yeah, man, give everybody $25 million. We'll leave you clowns right here, man. You're not superior, nor smarter than us, nor wiser than us. At nothing. In that case, you would have invented jazz. You would have invented blues. You would have invented rock and roll. The only thing you did was stole. That's all you ever did, stole from us. And try to claim our stuff. Oh, well, we the ones that allowed y'all to go over the world and everything. But let the other people come in. They say we ain't been all around the world. We not worldwide superstars. Mm? But boy, our music carry weight everywhere it done been. Mm? But it don't have to be. We can separate. And I don't know what make y'all think once we separate, we gonna come back together. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Won't be no coming back together. Won't be no holding other hands. It's gonna be holding other hands, stand away. Go they out there in California making Frankensteins. You ever seen the movie Frankenstein? That's what they doing. They trying to make the impossible possible. Yeah, man. Just like they trying to make the impossible possible. Talking about going up and what they gonna do with space. That thing had me laughing. Boy, you gonna do only thing you gonna do in space is spy on other people's country. Figure out what minerals they got and how you can steal them. They tell me they done put 5 million tags over there on them Ethiopian kids. I don't know what's wrong with y'all over there on that continent. Man, don't let nobody tag y'all or do nothing to y'all. Tell them to let you do it to them. Or go do it to your children first. And don't be letting nobody come over there with that study and all that. They gonna be spraying poison on your land. They mean you earthly no good. And you don't have to go for the banana in the tailpipe. And you can tell it to their face. Yeah, you can tell it to their face. Yeah. 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 It's all out in the open, out there in the Epstein file. Only thing you got to do is sit down and read and get you some understanding. Even them coons don't want you to read and get no understanding. Yeah, because they some real clowns. They some real clowns. Especially them tethers. They don't want you to do that. Especially the boule. They can always make an excuse for them. But they can't make no excuse for you now. You notice how they can always make an excuse for them? But they can't make no excuse for you. Uh-huh. And you know all our people that done passed over the generation. Ain't nobody came out and protested for them. And we not going to be protesting for nobody. And like I said, come November, it's the great sit out. The great sit out. We're going to sit out until we get something for our votes. And for our taxation without representation. If we ain't getting that, it's going to be nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Mm-hmm. The truth is the truth. You can't make the truth a lie. Look what they done sat up there and passed the law to me. They gonna be able to get surgery. They making people Frankenstein. They making men Frankenstein. That's what they doing. Yeah, that's exactly what they doing. And they'll do it to the kids. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's straight evil, man. Yeah, it is. It's straight evil. Yeah, man, what they doing to the children. But they'll tell you that a woman brain don't develop until she get 25. So what age do a child brain develop that make you make a decision, a lifetime decision of what you doing? Boy, I tell you. Y'all really bright and intelligent in this country here. Yes, sir. Like I said, for y'all let people in y'all country, y'all need to do a biometrics of them people. And I'm going to tell you for the last time, y'all over there on that continent, and right here too. Just because one person like you in a group or two people like you in a group don't mean the whole group like you. That's individually them making that decision. And if they insult your culture in any kind of way, you insult their zone to the fullest. Yeah, you insult their zone to the fullest. I wish one of them would. Yeah. And I don't care how much they claim they whatever they is. I done seen them all. I know what they'll do. I know exactly that. That's why I tell them I stand on the Second Amendment. I stand 10 toes down. I love the Second Amendment. Don't change it. Don't venture from it. I support the Second Amendment. Yes, I do. I support the Second Amendment. I support independence. I support 7 senses with a third eye. Your right to view switch, humanize. Sit down and think. Sit back and observe them people, knowing that them people staged. Yeah, that ain't nothing but them George Soros and all them, man. Yeah, they want to continue to keep up confusion to control the country. Yeah, they won't go take that confusion where they from. Yeah, tell them to go take all that confusion where they from at. Let's see. And they ain't even got common sense a bat gave a bird, because if the USA fall, a lot of countries fall right behind it. Yeah, but you need to know this, FBA Leonard. You ain't got no country to go to. All that claiming about they saying you an African, I promise you, if the USA was to fall, you wouldn't be able to go to Africa. Oh man, them people gonna show up and show out on you. Yeah, they'll show up and show out on you, man. You think you'll be an African if the United States was on his knees? No, you wouldn't be, man. Them folk gonna show up and show out on you. They gonna call you a Kata, Yankee, and all other names. That's why I say you should have no sympathy, because once they attack your culture, you supposed to get under some smoke. Every derogatory name you can think to call them, you call them, including clown. Yeah, 2 clowns and a half with a shake-up. Yeah, man, these people ain't tough as y'all think they is, man. I told you, everything, eat, shit, they gonna leave him. Yeah, they gonna leave him. Ain't nobody here. But the big guy say he gonna turn back the hand of time and stop you from aging. Oh boy. I'd like to see a lot of y'all get up under that needle when he try that trick there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come with wisdom, come to understanding, man. And you ain't supposed to fear nothing but God Almighty. Yes, sir. God Almighty. And stand on the Second Amendment and the blood of Jesus. Yes, sir. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Them people think y'all some real clowns out there in California, though. They been attacking y'all community. The bank's been giving them loan to buy you out your community. Redlining you where you can't rebuild another community. You got over 80,000 FBA lineage out there homeless, but Kurt Franklin ain't said nothing about going rescuing them, saving them. He wants you to go rescue some other people and save them. I'll tell him to his face, won't you get out there and go do it then, Rep? Take your wife and your children and go out there and get it then. Since you done became a reverend all of a sudden. Take your family and you and go out there and do it. I bet you won't go walk on east side of LA at night, you and your family. You won't even get caught past dark out there in East LA. You won't get caught at a grocery store, a filling station, or nothing out there. Yeah. Yeah. You don't see the United States government attacking anybody else's community that be here, do you? Yeah, but tell them all the damage you did to our community. Tell them. Don't be shocked. I like when a man say it with his chest and tell me the honest truth so I can say it with my chest and give him the honest truth. Yeah, tell them. Tell them why you ain't destroying their community. You used us as an example. Yeah, they ain't gonna go bother the Asian community. They ain't gonna go bother the Latinos community. They ain't gonna go bother nobody else's community. But them FBA lynch bill, here they come. Here they come. You can get ready, cause they coming. You better be thinking ahead. You better be thinking 20 years ahead. But we're gonna get that BDL. We're gonna get a think tank. Yeah, man, we're gonna get all that, man. We're gonna get a lobbyist group, a think tank, and the BDL, the Black Defamation League. So when you get on them clown shows and say what he said, yeah, we got something to tell you, bro. You're going to get canceled. Straight canceled. Anybody try to stand with you, we're going to cancel them too. We'll boycott your movies. We'll boycott your music. And anything else you think that you're going to be able to say about our lineage and think you're going to be able to get away with it. Like I told you, don't go to no movie theaters. They ain't making no good movies no how. Yeah, they ain't making no good movies. Them B-rate actors, they paying them top dollar to say that they stole. But the FBA lineage stars go out there and make great movies. They don't want to pay them top dollar. Tyler Perry done already told you how many people you don't see get on TV crying about, oh man, I appreciate Tyler so much. He the first one to pay me what my worth is. Yeah, but they don't go up there and protest Hollywood for the truth, knowing that they in movies and ain't getting paid their worth. Because they'll get a lifetime ban, but they should go for the lifetime ban. That way you ain't got to be no grown man up there wearing a dress. Yeah. Yeah. You don't see them make no heterosexual movies, no heterosexual families in the movie, especially not FBA lineage. That's why I'm happy 50 Cent opened that up down there in Shreveport. Make about FBA lineage, family, heterosexual male. And I don't care who don't like it. Yeah, you should only make that about that. Make that about HBCUs. Yeah, we'll turn them HBCUs all into Ivy League. That's why I done told y'all, get into AI. Get financially literate. Stop letting people push you around like you slow. You feel me? You got to bring ass to get ass over here. Yeah, you got to bring ass to get ass. And I ain't running. Oh, no. If you want to get it on, we're going to get it on. But you ain't going to be able to holler for peace because it ain't going to be no peace. No. No, won't be no peace. You didn't want peace. Because if you wanted peace, you'd have stayed in your place. But boy, once you start with me, it's to the end. I don't give a damn who. It's to the end. We done swallowed our tongue too much. We done backbited our tongue. And we done accepted whatever. Never no more. No. But I bet you, good Kurt Franklin can't take his family and walk in East LA at night. I bet you can't go down there to Hialeah and walk at night. Wherever they at, I bet you can't go walk through their neighborhood at night, Kurt Franklin. You and all the rest of the clowns and they're talking about what FBA Lineage need to do. You go out there and protest. Carry your sign that say reparations for FBA Lineage. If they like you, they'll have a sign that say, they say they don't want to pay no taxes for that. But we paying all our taxes to them. Yeah. We ain't making a way, but no way out of no way but to our FBA lineage. Yeah. And we treating everybody the same way they treat us. You're not going to get on these apps and think you're going to manipulate us. Why y'all ain't calling out no other community to come out there and protest with you? Why y'all ain't calling out the East Indians or the Asian? I went to an East Indian store the other day. He went to laughing about a protest. I said, hey, man, we're going to have a protest. He went to laughing. I asked the Asian about the protest, and he just shook it off. No, there ain't nothing to that. Ain't nothing to that. But I don't see the Latino community calling them out. They spend a lot of money with them. They circulate their money together. Look who's circulating the money in your community. And look how they got them in food deserts up there at North up there. But they claim they got sense. You don't see Fat Joe talking about them food deserts, do you? Yeah. You don't see him talking about them dilapidated housing up there that your people been living in for over the last 50 years. The government, the mayor, the Senate, none of them try to fix that. The big CBC, yeah, the Divine Nine. You ain't seen none of them get out there and protest and try to get them fixed and try to get them grocery stores in their stores. They call them bodegas up there. Them ain't nothing but food desert. That's why they fat, slow, and can't think. Yeah, and got the nerve to call somebody country. You country and slow. Yeah, you don't own nothing, you don't run nothing, and you don't want to build nothing. Only thing you want to do is fake for the girls and get played. They gonna hustle you out your money, and when you broke, they gone. That's all that is, clown. You ain't did nothing impressive. Yeah, you ain't did nothing impressive. You see the ones that voted for Big Kamala, 92%, you think they gonna worry about their health? Why they having a hard time having babies? You don't see them get out there and protest for that. You don't see them carrying them signs saying reparations for FBA lineage. Only. That's why they wanted you to get out there and march. They ain't gonna never tell you the truth. They ain't gonna let the left hand know what the right one doing, but they really saying we don't want to pay reparations. We'll give everybody else money all over the world instead of paying reparations. We give them hundreds of billions. Yeah, they get hundreds of billions a year free to other nations. Yeah, they call that soft power. But they can't give you nothing for no soft power. They can't make sure it be played fair and square. Yeah. Yeah, the big Democrats said they want to stack the courts. They want to put down their manipulation games and make you real suckers and clowns. But I'm telling you, FBA lineage, it's time to pain them for the disrespect, for the taxation without representation, because they some real clowns. And I mean real clowns. Yeah, our boys in good. Reading is fundamental. Math is fundamental. Science is fundamental. I'm praying to the ancestors that they bring on that black magic all the way. I was going to change my mind, but I want it all the way 100%, produce nothing but geniuses in every field that ever known the man. But we're not gonna create no new genre of music for you. That's over with. We're gonna go back to the gospel music. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna go back to the gospel music and get in there with preachers like Geno Jenkins, somebody that ain't trying to manipulate you and use you for money. Cause they don't need no money. Yeah, why you need money? Yeah, I need money. Yeah. Yeah, you need to go to work then if you need money, Reb. That's exactly what you need to do is go to work. And stop sitting up here trying to manipulate the people and use the people to get a ham sandwich for somebody that don't even like you. If they ain't been coming around y'all church before these elections kick off, don't let them in y'all church. Don't let them in y'all places of worship. That go for reporters and anybody else. Don't let them in y'all churches. Tell them, no, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Tell them we ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. But I tell you to listen to Geno Jenkins. He ain't trying to put you to sleep. He ain't trying to play you for no sucker. He gonna tell you the truth's coming straight out that Bible. And anybody that ain't telling you the truth, they're coming out there with that Bible. Watch them when they read one sentence and then go to telling you their version of it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't give me your version. You trying to manipulate somebody. Yeah. You trying to be the blind, lead the blind. Cause them folks come down there and give you some crumb to mislead your people. You's a real sucker, a clown, a baboon, a real okie dokie, Uncle Tom Sambo looking clown. That's what you is. I say it to your face. Cause I know you ain't got no daycare. You ain't got no reading center for the kids. You ain't got no center to educate them about their real history. Yeah. Yeah, you some real clowns, man. Sitting up in them pulpit every Sunday, you with that same game. Talking about somebody disrespecting the Most High. No, that's you disrespecting the Most High. Yeah, he told about you. Yeah, he been told. Yeah, when you first open your Bible, you learn about them people like that there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Won't be no protesting. Like I said, won't be no marching. Yeah, time for us to boycott all that voting. If you ain't FBA Lynch, ain't no need of voting. Ain't no need of voting. They ain't offering you nothing, they don't vote. That's what they offering you. But they've been in your office for a long time, though. Look at your community. Look around your community. See what's being developed. They gentrification, you gonna go for that? Gentrification proved that they've been debanking you, clown. Now all of a sudden they got grocery stores. Now all of a sudden they got good schools. That proved that you've been paying taxation without any representation. And you don't owe these other communities nothing. They don't spend no money with you. They don't boycott nothing for you. They don't march for nothing against you. Tell them get some reparations signed in if they want to be down. But like I told them, no, meet us at the bank. Yeah, meet us at the bank. And before we get there, you can tell us all the crew, or you can tell us the truth in front of the bank. How you get, y'all got special interest loans that you don't have to pay back. How you stole all that PPP money, you ain't giving that back. Yeah, they did that on the Otto P. Joe. And look who Otto P. pardoned. He pardoned the two judges that were sending your sons and grandsons to prison, from high school straight to prison. Yeah, that's their plan for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's their plan for you, though. They think they smarter than the Most High. They think they the only one can come up with plans and ideas. Yeah, that's just how smart they is. But boy, when we get that think tank, that BDL, yeah, that think tank and BDL, and that lobbyist group, we're going to give them back the same energy they gave us. We're going to start being fake too and two-faced it. And get on these apps and tell a bunch of lies. Yeah, they built him, but they can't build in their own country that they originated from. Boy, that's sad. What you built in your home country? What did you build in your home country? Nothing? Oh, man, that's such a shame. That's such a shame. You say y'all the top country on the continent? Well, why y'all tore down all them people structure that they were surviving in? Where they gonna go now? Yeah, And y'all know Mexico got a law now where you can't immigrate to their country. No, you can't immigrate to Mexico. Yeah, go look at the news report, man. The right ones. I done told you to look at the right ones. You can't immigrate to Mexico. They don't accept deportees. You can't immigrate to Colombia. They don't accept deportees. You can't immigrate to nowhere in South America. You think Venezuela gonna let you immigrate to their country? Now that they got out, they don't got the gas and the oil pumping again. No, you can't integrate to their country. No. No, you can't integrate to Guatemala, not Nicaragua. You can't immigrate to none of them countries. And when you go in that country, you see them controlling everything. You see the Afro-Latinos don't get nothing but crumbs. If they get that. Yeah. And they trying to erase their race down there. But they come up here and get a clown like Shabuzi to get on stage, say immigrants built this country. But they ain't built their country. Ain't that funny? You built this country, but you ain't built your country. Yeah, man. And we've been going for them folk 500 years. Now they telling you you're African again. Okay, then I'm African. I'm running for president. And I want all your resources. I'll run for president of the Congo. Because they won't be getting no cobalt from me. You could cry till the cows come home. You will not be getting none of that cobalt. You'll be paying $100,000 an ounce. Now, do you want it? If you don't want it, then you don't want it. Oh, you'll send somebody at me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Quite sure you would. And I'll be shaking in my boots when you send them. And I'll send somebody at you too. How about that? You ain't the only one can send somebody at somebody. Yeah, I'll send somebody at you too. Just to let you know that we are all humans. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't feel like nobody's inferior or superior or none of that. I don't have those complexes. I wasn't raised with those complexes. I was taught very early. I'm going to teach y'all very early. Go look at the graveyard and see if anybody risen. Tell me what they did. Nothing. Yeah. You can't run. You can't hide. Oh, yeah, man. Ain't no need to try. Yeah, they put them fake titles on you that you're xenophobic, but they use all those same talkers on them same people down there in South Africa. They use them same talking points. Because they don't want to go fix their country. They don't want to go build in their country. Their country could be the land of the free, the proud, and the brave also. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, their country can be the country of the free, the proud, and the brave. Y'all don't want to give us the Congo, give us the Congo. We'll turn up. We'll show y'all how to build. Yeah, man. They got y'all with them clown games. Like this could be the only great country on earth. No. No, brother. Only thing we'll ask when we take over the Congo is y'all leave us alone now. Y'all find something safe to do. Yeah, they were trying to send them people to the Congo to keep up confusion. But when your people was being deleted out there in that sea out there, them folks were laughing. Them NGOs, same NGOs in y'all country were laughing. Them same NGOs were laughing because they straight out of Davos. Yeah. They children don't even say yes, ma'am, yes, sir. And they've been given everything so much that they blind. Yeah. That's why they sick kids. They need to go seek mental health evaluation. They all need mental health evaluation. Yeah, man, I would love to be the president of the Congo since I'm African. We're going to build a military school. We're going to build an Air Force school. Yeah, we'll build all that, man. We'll get it right early, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Then I go learn from, I ain't going to tell you all that. But I know some things, too. I'm the spook that sat by the door. Y'all need to go read that book. I'm the spook that sat by the door. But those are the three things we need, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we need the BDL, we need a lobbyist group, and we need a think tank. Yeah, we got to think. Sit down and think. 20, 30 years ahead. You ain't got to tell nobody what you're thinking about. Yeah. Open up some chess classes in all our schools. Open up some competition. And we'll get all the children the same uniform. Ain't nobody going to be no different. They're going to wear the same uniforms. Yeah, they're going to wear the same uniforms. Won't be no Bombay school clothes. Won't be no need. You just spend your money once a year, and that'll be enough for the whole year. Before the year start, you can put down and start buying your children uniform, school uniform, just one color. Just one color for the whole year. Ain't no need to buy no tennis shoes or nothing like that there. No, you don't need that. We already got that in the gym for you. Yes, sir. All right, FBA Leonard, talking to you. Time to keep your third eye open. You got your seven senses. Sit back and observe. Watch how they gonna come up with another scheme and plot for you now. They really highly upset that you not out in the street getting beaten in the head, getting them federal charges. Yeah. You see how they don't want to have no voter ID? They been cheating. They been scamming. And they been stealing your tax dollars. Now they gonna give you some crumbs this month. Tell you to be all good. Yeah, but they want you to get beat in the head by them federal agents. They want you to get your eyes shot out and all that there for somebody else that don't even like you. And in their country, you can't cross that border down there and become a citizen in their country. You can't go be a citizen in Mexico. Prove it to me. Just like you can't go be a citizen in Africa. You can't go over there and run for president in Africa. You definitely can't run for president in Mexico or Puerto Rico or anywhere else you go there's some Latinos in. You can't go run for president. Yeah. They want to use you like a white mouth mute. That's the only mute that don't get tired. Yeah, but let them put in work with the Asians and all the rest of them. Yeah, let them put in work. They the one back in their system. They play. Yeah, and trying to hold us down. That's the only thing they focus on, try to hold us down and get jealous of us. Because we born with swag. Ain't nobody else, y'all ain't realize, ain't nobody else on earth like us. Yeah, man, we're going to come back with that full swag, man. We dressed in them suits. Yeah, man, and them women wearing them pretty sundresses and all them dresses they used to wear, man. We're going to get back to it. We're going to take that mud off your face, that war paint. We're going to get that war paint off your eyes and face and stuff. And we're going to get you back right, sister. Yeah, you can still get your nail done. They ain't got to be that long. Looking like a drag queen with all that on. But all right, this your big homie, OG Frost TV. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Make it go viral every time I speak. All right.